I am the candidate of the people of America. Fellow Americans, we have looked in vain to the Nixon administration for the courage, the spirit, the character, and the words to lift us, to bring out the best in us, to rekindle in each of us our faith in the American dream. Yet all that we have received in return is just another smooth exercise in political manipulation, deceit and deception, callousness and indifference to our individual problems, and the disgusting playing of divisive politics, pitting the young against the old, labor against management, North against South, black against white. The abiding concern of this administration has been one of political expediency rather than the needs of man's nature. The president has broken his promises to us and has therefore lost his claim to our trust and confidence in him. I cannot believe that this administration would have ever been elected 4 years ago if we had known then what we know today. But we are entering a new era in which we must, as Americans, demand stature and size in our national leadership.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We're coming straight from the hood. The hood view, you know?
I have faith in the American people. I believe that we are smart enough to correct our mistakes.
2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We live all the way. Welcome to Hood View Politics. We'll be going to a deep, detailed dive in the politics from a hood point of view. I'm Rabbit Jones, and I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother. Welcome to Wednesday night election aftermath. It's ugly. If you're new here, you know what to expect. I mean, you don't know what to expect. You've been here before, you definitely know what to expect. We chasing magazine coons, and we got our claws out from this point on. Yeah, we're not playing no more. Goddammit! Nope. Fuck wrong with y'all? Yep. But before I go, good. Before we go any further into this dog shit,
I just want to say, we had an ongoing debate back and forth on this podcast. That tuned in about is Trump a good campaigner or not? I said he ain't. My man right here insists that he is. And I just want to say, you right in the motherfucker. Because how the fuck, hey, how the fuck this motherfucker, he ain't campaign half the time. He off doing some other shit. He on the golf course. He's saying the wildest shit you ever heard in your life. And he talking about eating dogs. He's going to deport 11 million illegals off the break. Y'all get the fuck out of here. He talking about snatching Social Security. This motherfucker done everything you ain't supposed to do in a campaign, he did. Nobody wanted to be associated with him. Everybody took their music back. Oh man, you was playing my shit at the campaign rally? Send him a letter. Don't play my shit no more. All it is. And he blew her out. Go for it. But congratulations to all the Trumpites and Donald Trump and MAGA morons. Y'all won. I still think the candidate is going to send this country straight to hell. Yeah, I just want to let you know that you.
All right. I'm gonna let y'all know now, right? This shit here is beyond fucked up, right?
Beyond.
We passed the limit of this can be okay. This is fucked up, right? So, look, we jumped in this podcast shit and this politics shit 2 years ago, right? Right. At this point, can't nobody deny our expertise and analysis in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know we know something.
At this point, we're at the top of our game. You know what I'm saying? Now,
right.
Starting this campaign off, period. One thing I know is somebody been running for 9 years. He literally got the attention of everybody walking on in the United States at this point.
That would be safe to say.
Then you jump somebody in that nobody knows. Vice president, but nobody know her for the last 9 years, and she haven't been talking to nobody for the last 9 years. Correct. So therefore, personality-wise, not a person walking around on earth that was going to vote didn't know this fool. Didn't know Khan. So when people will say, I just want to know more, I ain't had no problem with that.
I ain't got no problem.
That was no problem. But it's when you wanted to know this, that detail and wasn't asking this pig shit. Now, when I say he a good campaigner, it was because he know how to talk directly to the people he want to talk to. Yeah. He don't give a fuck about nobody else, long as they listen, right?
Yeah.
So he made the calculation, like I said from the beginning. He don't give a fuck about black people, Spanish people, foreigners, none of that. If he can get enough white people out here and get them so scared and mad and feared for their life that the fucking economy and fucking her giving you $6,000 for your child, fucking $25,000 down payment for your house, fear overtook that.
Like a motherfucker.
Fear that he laid in y'all dumbass minds, bro. Yeah. And I'm not even talking about black maggots no more, right? Because it's clear that black people voted for us. So that ain't even the problem no more. I'm not even worried about black maggots because y'all some just dumb fucks at this point. Mm-hmm. Because y'all weren't even part of the equation. Either you didn't vote or you just wasn't part of the fucking, what the problem was at the end, because numbers still the same for black people. So y'all just talking. The problem was the people that wasn't talking. Latino Americans, Puerto Rican Americans. You wasn't talking. And I cannot blame anybody for not recognizing that Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, is now growing in our country. If you're not talking to them, they just walking around taking information from whatever. So for the last 9 years, all they've been listening to is Trump. Period. For 9 years. Either he's scared or they want to suck his dick. There's either 2 ways with Hispanics with Trump. Either they scared they're going to get deported or they love him because he just don't give a fuck. Right. And what he did was said, fuck women. And I'm going to tell them to their face, fuck them.
Fuck y'all.
You going to run a black woman? Fuck black people. And where is she? She just switched to black. Fuck black. Yeah. What that bitch say? Put 9 guns in that bitch face. See what she would think of then.
You didn't say that, did you?
Just say whatever. Don't give a fuck, because at this point, you tapped into fear, and all you got to do is get these scary white people out. And how you do that? With Elon Musk. People don't know that this was slick. This nigga's tapped into all these young white men. And Joe Rogan's and all these fools. This has been something that's been going on under the nose of Kamala Harris' campaign. Now, her whole campaign was exquisite. To me, I couldn't ask for nothing else. Like I kept telling y'all when it was going on. She reached out to everything she can reach out to. But it's one thing that she overlooked with Hispanic men. She didn't say anything to him. She let this red, orange-necked pig say everything he needed to say to them on these Joe Rogans and all this dumbass podcasts. He spoke directly to these clowns. If you walk and talk to anybody that voted for him that's a Cuban American, Puerto Rican American, they don't know the facts. They don't know what the hell he want to do. But he was on Joe Rogan. Get it? He played the game better than Kamala. Because Kamala campaign, well, I keep telling y'all, is done traditionally. And this fool just do whatever he do, wake up to do that day. And that to people seems authentic. And then when he sit down and talk to you, he gonna say the same shit over and over again.
Over and over.
But it don't sound like a line that you set up in the speech. You see the difference? And then on top of that, he used fear and got the young white men and white Hispanics out there to come vote. And that's, you cannot, like I say, Kamala did everything she could do. I don't know about you, you can say what you want in a minute. But to me, she did everything she did. She couldn't do like 107 days, bro. It ain't for so many people you can talk to, right? Now, if Hispanic men gonna vote for a fool that want to deport them, she can't do nothing about that. She just can't. If women gonna support them, what the fuck can she do about that? She told them bitches what was up, what was coming down the line. She ain't had to tell us twice. Black men, black women, hey, we knew what the fuck was going on. Yeah. Our votes is right. It's just all the rest of you fucking fools. But you can't beat him. You can't beat this fool by trying to use words like demagogue and he want to take over. People don't care about those words. I always said that. It makes it seem like he a stronger dude now. Cubans and Puerto Ricans like that. You feel me? Yeah, it makes them bigger.
Yeah, because he got the K-Band vote.
And anybody out here in America, bro, that went in the booth and you got sense, you're not a young motherfucking college student that don't know what the fuck going on and got manipulated. You know what's going on, you got sense, and you took your ass in that booth and voted for a rapist, racist, felon. And with no, you just did that. Went in that booth with kids. You got kids, you got sons, you got daughters, and said, I'm gonna vote for this slimy pig. Yeah. And I'm gonna walk back out the booth. Why would you do that? Let alone the policies that you're gonna drop on communities, bro. Bro. Go ahead.
Y'all know not what y'all did. Y'all, this dude, we about to be like one step short of Jim Crow. But what you were saying about the him tapping into the younger white man vote or whatever, I did see something. I think it might have been on Good Morning America or something like that. But they was interviewing Trump and they was talking about how on them podcasts, Joe Rogan's and Theo, what's his name, and all them that he went on, the mother was like, fuck he going on these podcasts for? Byron pushed him to do that shit, but to go on them podcasts. Cause he, 18 now, he in college, so he tapped into all that shit to what these little crazy Magites
exactly.
is tuned into. So
that's why to me, it's nothing common. I don't know. I'll let you talk in a minute. But to me, it's nothing common could have done different with these small amount of times.
Yeah.
To me, she left everything on the field.
Yeah.
I give big ups to her. A black woman dropped in that situation and did everything possible to win it. She made a distinct separation and clear choice. That's what all you want the campaign to do. She set it up for America.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you asked her to do. For her to do that in 107 days, that was
You had a choice.
the shit. But if America gonna live off fear, if all these white motherfuckers gonna live off fear, it's no way in the heck anybody in the Republican Party can just run there and keep scaring the white people. Just, bro, they eating the cats, the dogs. It sounds so crazy to us. A dog whistle to somebody. It was a dog whistle. Period. All it did was say, okay, if you white out here, let's start getting rid of these people out of here. That way, it just be, we don't have to worry about no immigrants in our city. We don't have to worry about nobody trying to eat cats and dogs. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Or trying to rape us like Trump tells us. Mm-hmm. So he go for 9 years scaring you. And you had the nerve to vote for it knowing you don't set this pig up for the Supreme Court. Yep. Where you already want to take rights away from your women. So I don't want no nigga, bitch ass nigga crying. Well, I can't really say that, right? Because you got out and voted. Everybody voted for it, right? It's just main man pull out more votes out the woods. You just can't. There's nothing else you can do about that. No defense for that. If you can go in the woods and find more voters, more power to you. That's what you want to do. If you can go in Wisconsin and Michigan and just pull out a whole bunch of young men to add to your shit, hey, that's smart. Especially when they ain't giving a fuck about the facts. You feel me? So, to me, that was smart strategy. Just go dumb down your whole campaign and talk directly to people that ain't paying attention to facts. Now, for me, from this point on, like we've been telling y'all, man, none of them we said was made up. Mm-hmm. This bitch ass nigga want to bring back stop and frisk. This bitch ass nigga want to give cops immunity, beat the shit out. Yep. This is things he want to do. On top of banning abortion, so your wife or nobody can get an abortion for no fucking reason. They just gonna die on you, bro. Eliminate the Department of Education. Don't worry about no black history in America. You will never know about a slave. Just think about this shit. Healthcare. You got a motherfucking $35 cap on insulin. Black women and Spanish men, like really? That's not good for you? That's the shit I'm talking about. They forget this motherfucking administration gave them the fuck their school loans back. Shit that Trump is not thinking about doing because that's going to get against big business. So everybody voted against their interests besides white people. White people, to me, like I said from the fucking beginning, the whole beginning of this shit, it's up to them if they want to be racist or not. It's out of our control. They're going to put in the person they want. If white people wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? I don't give a fuck about that shit no more. I'm going to go ahead and put him back in. Why? Because him being racist doesn't harm them. Him being a bigot doesn't harm white people. Him being a white supremacist benefits them. So why care about that? They don't give a fuck about him being a racist. Period. He taps into their feelings anyway, so that's cool with them. It's kind of almost like a spokesman for him. Then you see what I'm saying? And just add in the college dudes 5 years from now, they're gonna realize how stupid that was. You know what I'm saying? As they get older. Yep. But It was smart campaign.
Yeah. I mean, he typed my ass out. He blew it. I can't believe this shit. But it happened. What I want to know is, how the fuck did she get 16 million voters less than Biden got in 2020? Where the hell did 16 million people go?
I think both of them got less than they did before.
But he only got 3 million less.
So that tells me it's a drop period in voting.
Yeah, though, but it's basically it's 16 to 3 with Democrats with 16. That's out of their column. Trump only went back 3 million. He went from 75 to
But either one of them went to the either one
no,
of them
and
reached
other reached.
so that's obviously some amount of people
Yeah.
not voting.
Correct. But I'm saying it's more on the Democrat side that didn't vote for her than on the Republican side that didn't vote for Trump. So how the fuck? I mean, how the balance is off? It's like it is not like it was even all the way around with the drop. Democrats had a drop way down here, like the damn bottom fell out. But Trump had lost 3 million voters. So I'm trying to figure out where the fuck 16 million people.
I don't know. To me, like I always say, man, I can't do the same thing with the COVID years. Like everybody voted. You had to do nothing, but everybody voted. Everybody was in the house. That's kind of different. Like now, everybody's going to the joint. If you didn't go, you was at work, you didn't give a fuck. Like it's different now. People at work now. Now it's like, man, I'm going home. I'm tired. That type shit now. Instead of everybody at home, like, fuck, we gotta vote. Let's go. Get in here anyway.
But like, that go back to the same thing I said. Last night I was saying to you, it had an 08. It had kind of an 08 feel, but it wasn't like 08. It's like in 08, you had everybody had watch parties, and it was huge. I mean, that when Obama,
you can't do that to her, bro.
But no, I'm not doing it
because
I'm
I'm
not
trying to
doing
explain.
that to it.
Obama ran for 2 years.
I understand that, but I'm saying, but on like her election day or night, it wasn't. Even if it wasn't at that level, it wasn't that kind of fire at all. Where it was big.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
If you put it with Hillary's, right? All right, to me, when Hillary ran, right, I was emotional into that one, right?
Okay.
Because I started off, and when her and Obama was running, I was with her against Obama.
Yeah.
Until Obama won, right? But when she finally ran as president, I was more emotional into that because I felt her. I knew what she was about.
Yeah, because you was in the Hillary.
So at that time, I felt like she should be our president compared to him.
Right.
So once you realize that America itself, the people, the white people, says they don't want a woman president, it will not be a woman president. And to me, if you was a switcher now and put Biden or any dude they got in the Democratic joint, they don't want it. It's just the dynamic of being a woman and black, which hindered this. And I said it from the beginning was, right, if they push Biden out, I felt like that was a bad idea. But if it was to put him out, do not skip over the black woman. That's all I said. And they did.
You said that.
And once they didn't do that, everybody was in it. No candidate would have done what she done. Outworked her or done anything possible. She was me personally, watching that black woman, the way she did this to me, with the grace and the way she, man, bro.
I mean,
that right there.
I ain't got no complaints with it. Ain't got no complaints with the campaign because right up, till the votes started coming in, I felt that she left it all out there. Everything was left on the table.
But I get what you're
didn't
saying.
see-
I get what you're
yeah,
saying. When
I
you
didn't
look back
see
at the
nothing
other
that-
numbers
Yeah,
from when Biden ran, it's dipped down. I
right.
get what you're saying. But you got to realize he's a white man. So that dip down was going to come.
But
You get what I'm saying?
16.
You're talking about a white
million
man, which would be more comfortable for these white people rather than a black woman.
But that's 16 million people. And my eyes ain't lying to me what I seen on TV. At this rally, this woman, the people was coming out. I mean, you had Republicans defecting and jumping over to endorse her and campaign with her, and all of this. I think that pisses some Republicans off.
These
Trump
wasn't
voters off.
y'all got to realize,
I mean,
bro.
I ain't say Republicans. The Trump voters.
That's what they are now because he brought them in.
What?
They registered that day. These are young men that just pushed by Elon Musk to go vote.
Yeah.
That's just an operation that you couldn't stop that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel you.
Like she's a woman. How would she look going on Joe Rogan? That just looks stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's a man. He can jump around all these dickhead ass podcasts, bro, and talk dickhead ass
But
shit.
she went on a rack of podcasts though. She went on every
No manly shit.
She went on everybody but shit. She went on Howard Stern.
I was talking about 92 years old, bro.
But he's still out there.
He's not no
still out
manly
there.
man.
Okay,
Joe
hold on.
Rogan.
She went on. What was the other chump you said?
Bro, if you start saying this-
She did do a lot of podcasts.
They were
So-
soft. They not podcasting with
But
niggas
she didn't.
screaming
But
out
the only one,
like they in college.
But the only
frat
one
boy
she
shit.
didn't do. She was. They thought she was going to do Rogan, whatever.
I told you that's a
She'll
dumb
do-
idea. Be telling
just-
them that shit.
But whatever the fuck, she didn't do Rogan.
To me, she was not gonna win no college white dudes. The people he was going after, she wasn't gonna win them regardless what she said to them.
You said which people?
The people that he brought into this thing, the Puerto Ricans and white young people in college, uneducated. He brought all those in that was not in the fold before. That's the difference. That's what made him get all those extra votes. Those young white men and Puerto Rican men. And that Puerto Rican man is not even in a Democratic coalition.
The hell they ain't.
No, what I'm saying, men.
Oh,
Puerto Ricans
man.
overall, yeah.
Okay.
Now you see what I'm saying? But he managed the way to sliver off men, bonehead ass men, right?
Yeah, the
That don't give a fuck about really politics at all. Like if you go on these niggas podcasts after this, none of them will be doing politics. Now you see what I'm saying? They probably wasn't doing it before he came on. You get it? Some niggas getting the cars painted like Trump and all that bullshit. That's cool to kids. That's cool to niggas in college. That the part the Democrats miss. But I don't have no shame. And I don't want no Democrat. I see y'all in bitching the morning. I get it. You shouldn't have no shame of running a campaign where you ain't disrespect people. You wasn't racist toward motherfucking black people. You wasn't racist toward Puerto Ricans. You weren't disrespectful to women. You should be proud of the campaign she ran, bro. If the other campaign run racist, bigoted shit, and a motherfucker vote for that, you can't blame nobody. You start looking at the voter at this point. The voter asking for this shit. You can't blame her. At some point, you ask your candidate to make the stock choice. You can't tell me she ain't make the choice. Clear.
Yeah, she made the choice clear.
That's it after that. If
But
Americans say,
but-
I'm going to go in this fucking booth and a convicted felon, a fucking rapist
what they
ass
chose.
pig, a pig that touch women when they don't even want to be touched.
Hey, that's what they
You
actually
actually
went out and chose yesterday.
Picked him, bruh. You took your time out to pick him to represent America.
Yeah, that's what they did.
That sounds so stupid to me. But when you tap into white fear, you don't know what happened. You see what happened now, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you tap into white fear. Now, me and my man, we sit here, we ain't going no motherfucking way, right? We ain't going nowhere, right? We ask Mac to come on in tonight because we don't give a fuck. We still right. That's the difference here.
And
We ain't wrong. You bitch ass niggas still wrong.
Hey, look.
You going off shit facts you don't know. They going off stats that are wrong. How about now? He come in now. The economy humming. Let me guess. It's Trump. It's Trump's economy. The economy already humming as we speak.
Well, you already know. He already
But let me guess.
showed you in the last term.
It's
what he
his
gonna do.
economy. Let me guess.
Everything that's going good right now, he's going to take credit for.
Exactly.
So he is going to be the greatest. This, and everybody gonna forget that Biden fixed what he fucked up.
This happens to Democrats, bro.
So
You can't name a Democrat that didn't come in office in a fucking disaster. When they clean it
They
up,
had to
everybody
clean it up.
forget they cleaned it up.
so
No, and there's
Yeah.
another good thing I want. Republicans never stopped running. When that bitch ass nigga's lost, he kept running. He kept campaigning. He never stopped running. And what do Republicans do? Start sending motherfucking immigrants here, there, all types of shit to help him with his campaign. Why nobody's campaigning right now? So he literally campaigned when there was no time to campaign. When everybody's governing, he campaigned, telling you that fucking immigrants is running the fucking world.
But we talked about that before. And
Democrats
You
should
take
keep
all-
campaigning now. Don't stop.
yeah,
If I'm motherfucking Kamala right now, tomorrow, I already gave him my pleasantries. I told him, okay, cool. But tomorrow, I'm on his ass. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do him like he fucking did me when I was in office. He didn't give me a chance to do shit. Every fucking thing he did, he was on the sidelines talking shit, bro.
Yep.
And at the end, it paid the fuck off. Because he made everybody else think it was their fault when he did it.
Well,
He did it.
he,
He fucked the shit up. He had us in the house.
hey, but the
He
majority
cleaned it
out
up.
there,
He
but
come
the-
back and
but
say, no, he
hey,
did it though.
he's president again. So some motherfuckers out there don't believe that he did that shit. They think it wasn't his fault before. They put him back
No,
in there. let him
that's
fuck
the
him.
misinformation right there. And that's another thing. The fucking media. They're gonna be smarter than me and you.
What the media?
How would they let people come on there day after day after day lie?
Man, you rehashing everything we done talked about. For
But
2
we
years
trying.
leading up to
This is
shit.
the end of it. The bitch nigga won.
right.
So now we dissecting. What the fuck just happened? Two
What
things
happened?
happened. White people didn't give a fuck about anything
Nobody that
but
don't do
fearing
look at
immigrants, bruh.
White people.
They didn't give a fuck about no $6,000 tax credit, bro. They didn't give a fuck about no $50,000 business. They don't give a fuck. They probably be down for the business, but they ain't give a fuck about that. They worry about Haitians eating their cats and dogs. If you ain't talking about that, fuck you. And by the way, my bacon high. Like, this shit's dumb. And if you're a Mexican out here, bro, we're gonna put this link in here for real. We need anybody out there that's a Mexican, Puerto Rican, Hispanic that took your silly ass out there. I want to hear your excuse. What the fuck you doing? You literally gave this race to a racist pig that's gonna snatch your family out of here and stick the first month.
Look.
Somebody in your family is leaving.
We done told them. We done told them over and over and over and over and over and over again on this podcast what was gonna happen.
Fuck that.
Okay. They
From
were
now
told
on,
in other places too.
I don't want Democrats to be
Yeah.
nice no more. Fuck this shit.
But they've been told in
Fuck
other
it.
places too. These motherfuckers that went
No
out
more
here
niceness.
and just basically told them what the fuck they think of it.
Fuck 'em.
For some reason, Latino men don't think what
That's the key
it,
thing.
it don't apply to
fucking
them.
irks me, bruh. Why would they do that?
But because they gotta be shown.
They really turned the race.
They
They
gotta
gave
be
it to
shown.
this pig. When we talking about the Supreme Court, bruh, he gonna add on 2 more redneck pigs.
Yep. And if
They're gonna take
Roberts
everybody's
retire,
rights away.
and if Roberts retire, it might be 3. And it might Trump got the motherfucker, he got the possibility to make the Supreme Court 7-2.
All redneck pigs. They don't
7
give a
to
fuck
2.
about nothing but white people.
That
Y'all voted for this shit.
That will fucking forever change the court. And you just believe that if you read Project 2025, that they're coming.
We need a MAGA. Any MAGAs out there, man?
Right.
We need to talk to y'all. Anybody that felt like y'all voted for Trump, I need to have a conversation with your motherfucking ass.
They got
First of all,
abortion.
Like I said in the beginning, I already know this country is more white than anybody. And white people want whoever they want in there, that's what's going to happen. That I know anyway. But I thought there was enough white people out there to say, you know what? He way too disgusting. He's a fucking rapist. He a felon. We just not going to do that.
Okay, so
but they couldn't even do it. For black women, they just couldn't bring themselves to do it.
You already knew white men.
Even the white women, we're not letting them off. White women did this shit too.
Okay.
Why would they do that?
That's what I was about to say. You say white people, you already knew he already had white men in his pocket. So what happened? How the fuck, out of all this shit, do 50, 57, 58%, well, I think it was 57 or 58% of white women voted for Trump. That's what, but that, and along with
I get it.
The Latino men, that's what swung the the fucking race.
I put it like this. You going into this race, you confident. Nothing in your data is telling you that white women, because of the abortion joint, right? You're not even thinking white women just gonna turn on you. You're gonna think it's probably even with them or something, but blow you out? White women will vote for this clown?
Man.
Over lady, period?
Yeah.
That is white fear at its finest. You can't even get no fearer than this.
Man.
I bet they ain't scared no more.
I bet you this much, for a lot of them, it was fear, all right. It's when we fear of that husband beating that ass if you don't vote the way he tell you to. Because how many? I bet you it's a whole lot of mail-in ballots that came from white women.
Now,
and I bet you.
Oh, they got them joints got looked at before they smelled them.
You goddamn right.
I like that. They had an ad
right
though, where they dropped the ad. They had the lady going in the booth and all that shit and saying, acting like she voted for Trump or voted for Kamala, right? But to me, it was too early. It gave the husband too much time to retaliate and tell them bitches, nah, don't play with me. You probably made some of them bitches take their phone in there and take a picture. They probably said, no, we're going to mail it off and I'm going to mail it off.
Yeah.
They probably took control of that. And then some of these bitch ass women
give me that
voted for him any fucking way though.
Hey, put a check right there.
We can't even blame it on them being scared of their husbands, bro. Some of these women did this anyway, bro.
Yeah, a lot of them did.
White women did this anyway. They cannot look you in the face and start talking about this abortion shit, bro. They can't do it.
They can't say shit.
I mean,
what the?
You can't do it. And then the January, February come when he start doing mass deportations. You start seeing Mexicans and people from other countries crying because now somebody in their family is plucked out of here. This shit becomes reality, bro. It's not no fucking YouTube debate. MAGA versus black. No, this is gonna be reality. When a nigga give immunity, remember we was fucking marching for George Floyd?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that.
You can't march no more. First of all, the cop gonna have immunity to do that. And then once you black ass get out and march, he gonna shoot your bitch ass.
And he gonna sick the military on you.
So that's where we at. You voted for that.
Yes, you did.
We didn't get to the point where they're gonna get rid of public education. Black people, that's a problem. But they don't even want to teach black history. So this is getting, bruh, and we're gonna be here. Fighting this fight, bruh.
It's about to not be a Department of Education.
Fighting this fight. Exactly. It ain't gonna be no Department of Education. But fuck that nigga. Fuck everybody that voted for him. Each and every one of you pigs. I don't give a fuck about motherfucking Biden talking about you garbage and y'all start bringing back words. Fuck no. At this point, you can't deny he a racist. Can't deny he a pig. You can't deny he raped bitches. You gonna get mad at motherfucking Diddy and all these niggas? Start canceling Kelly R. Kelly, but you gonna suck this white orange demon dick? It's almost to the point like he fucking these niggas, bruh.
They call
These niggas treating this nigga like this is girl or something.
they using the landslide word
At
now.
this point, bruh.
That's a
Bruh,
fucking
the bitch nigga
landslide.
won a landslide. White people spoke.
He blew the fuck out.
White people spoke. They had a fucking enough.
Yep.
The racism is bubbling over now. We had enough.
Tired of you niggas. Tired of you motherfuckers.
We had a fucking
Latinos.
enough.
We tired of you motherfuckers now.
He said he gonna get rid of all them. He gonna go in y'all black
Yep.
cities and straighten y'all the fuck up.
Yep.
So fuck this. I'm with that. And I told you.
Yep.
White people ain't had nothing to fear in this race. Everything was on that table to eat. They was good.
Oh, no.
Other than abortion. And all you gotta do that is stick that shit on your ballot. You ain't gotta vote for the president for that. So they put that shit on the ballots.
Yep.
So the president, she not connected to that no more. She can't come in and say, and if they bring me a bill, no, because they just fucking checked it off on that fucking thing down there. It's permanent in their state now, without your help.
Yep.
Now you see what I'm saying? That's why white people ain't give a fuck. If it was in their state, if abortion was in their state, they didn't give a fuck after that. Because of them, all right, problem solved. We don't need her for that. Vote for Trump. White people did that, bro. At this point, I don't give a fuck no more.
No.
Give a
no,
fuck.
no.
It's almost at the time when we was growing up in the motherfucking in the 90s when
Latino-
fucking these bitch ass
Latino
niggas was running
men
shit in
did
the
that.
ground. You talking about fucking murders was at the highest levels. Fuck out of here.
No, it wasn't white men that did that. It was Latino men that did that.
I'm gonna get to them. Right
So,
now, white
but-
women.
But white women.
What the fuck is your
I
problem?
don't.
White women. We're not worried about the. He put a big number of young white men in it, which expanded a lot of shit, especially in New York. There's a lot of those fools there and Cubans.
Yeah, cause see, he plucked off some. He made some races closer. It was some closer races than should have been. He blew
From those people.
and he.
African Americans.
But I got to say I was wrong again. I really think that. God damn, that many fucking it was some people that didn't vote, but that many goddamn Magites in this MAGA morons or MAGA whatever the fuck you want to call them in
Then
this
some of them
country.
ain't maggots. They just got scared.
Yeah.
He feared it. He put fear in their hearts, bro. That's it.
Mhm.
He made them scared of black people, made them scared of immigrants, anything that wasn't like them. And that's it. And in the end, when they went in the booth, that fear went with him.
Yeah, it was like, man,
And
fuck
that's
that
why I
shit.
say he's a good campaign. He taps into the fear.
Yeah.
One thing you go to booth with, if you go to booth with fear, that will run over anything.
Yeah, especially when your cult leader tell you to.
Unless you go in there just for hope and feelings, that, you know what I'm saying, is not the same. It's fear. Fear makes you run in that bitch.
Yeah.
Hope make you be like, damn, it's
Whatever
traffic.
sentiment and
Nah,
everything.
you know what? She got this. Let me turn around. That type shit. These niggas fear. They gonna stand in line. They scared as fuck. They gonna wait, bruh. So do you think Democrats should start scaring motherfuckers? That's why I say I'm not disappointed at all on what was done here. I'm disappointed on people choosing that dumbass shit for our country to go in, bro. That's the only problem I got. It was stark difference, right? So you just proved the fact that 1, you don't want a woman there. 2, can't be black. 3, can't really be a Democrat, really.
NBC got a story on here. They say Democratic voters in battleground states say they see many reasons for her defeat: the abbreviated campaign, lack of economic messaging, a drift too far to the left on social issues. I was kind of thinking about that.
I'm
Kind of
not.
time.
You can't do
And-
none of that. First of all, she was campaigning with Republicans.
And one more. And bias against Harris because she is a woman of color. That's that's racism and misogyny.
I'm not even. It's more than that, but you're right.
I mean, it's more
It's
to
more
it, but
because,
that's
like, we grew up in the 90s, right?
so,
You can't tell me this economic shit is nowhere near what we was coming up in. We was fucked up, right? This ain't nowhere near none of that. For somebody to act like they in
the
some
90s,
economic issue right now, they sound crazy, bro.
Yeah,
It sounds stupid.
because the 90s was the Clinton years.
Before he got his shit together, he started
before
doing his thing.
yeah.
But before that, it was a disaster.
But before that, coming off the Reagan
We was
Bush
in fucking
coming off of Reagan and Bush,
disaster. Reagan and Bush is like this fool. Don't give a fuck about it. He gonna gut our shit out. He gonna try to get away rid of Social Security. Your grandmama in there joining Social Security, you know about that.
No, they coming after
Like,
everything,
come on, bro.
They coming after everything. Y'all, these motherfuckers don't know, and especially you Latinos,
Bro.
y'all motherfuckers is up there on the roads for these social programs and getting into this, that, and the third.
Bro.
If y'all think y'all exempt, I don't know what motherfucking Latinos, what sets of Latinos, y'all motherfuckers talking about. Well, they ain't talking about us. He's talking about those motherfuckers over there. I don't get where y'all get that thinking from, because I checked this morning, and after he was declared the winner, about I think they said it was like 5:30 this morning. They called the race. So I seen this probably about 7:38. The first thing these motherfuckers was talking about was mass deportation, and it's all they talking about right now.
Probably be the first thing he tried to do.
The chick, his campaign spokesperson say they are putting things in place right now that mass deportation will start day one.
And how would that even look though? Like, man, this.
Yeah,
I ain't got no sympathy for whatever happens after this, right? Because we as black people did what we could to stop the massacre.
Oh yeah, we
about that before.
People are gonna be cleaning your teeth.
Black women, black men, we all came out there and did what we supposed to fucking do. At this point, white people and motherfucking Hispanic Americans, men, need to check your fucking self. Because it's like we going on a roller coaster right now. Can you imagine going on a roller coaster? You going to the top part?
Mm-hmm.
In January is when we start going down, bro.
Oh yeah.
January 20th is when that roller coaster starts to flying down.
Oh yeah.
And we don't know where it's going after that, bro.
Because
we don't know where this roller coaster is gonna take us at all.
After that motherfucker gets sworn in, everything that Biden did in his 4 years, that motherfucker going there signing a rack. You going straight into that Death Star, signing a rack of executive orders. All that shit gonna be gone.
They probably try to get rid of the $35 cap on insulin.
That's gone. They already said
they gonna try to get rid of the student loan
because
debt.
Which I didn't understand.
Why would you vote for stuff like that? How did that help you, bro?
What you did, and then what you did on top of it, which is even worse, is not only you sent him back. That's one thing. Then you gave him the Senate, or let him get the Senate. And it's looking like he's gonna get the House too. So he's unchecked. He can do what the fuck he wants to do. Unchecked. He say, I want this, they're gonna make it happen. Because he got the pen, he got the motherfucking presidency, and he got both chambers now.
We got to have a huge conversation, like people like Fat Joe and Jennifer Lopez. Like, y'all can't just drop in. Like, y'all gotta be talking to these people, bro. Like, obviously, there's a lot of Hispanic men out there joint that's haven't connected to the facts. And y'all let that slide, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all let that slide where y'all ain't pay attention to Cuban America, even though they pay more attention to Joe Rogans and all that stuff.
Yeah,
you know
and another thing, people dismiss, and I did myself, so I gotta admit that too. Marco Rubio lurking around, and every time you see Marco Rubio popping up and all of this shit, and then to see the way Latino men went to Trump, it was people like Rubio that was, all of this. It turns out that doing all of this shit, that while Kamala was out there, she was doing her thing, and I have no complaints because I can't think of one other thing she could have did.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
leading up to the campaign.
it's just
What
the
I can
people.
say now,
just the vote.
what I can say now is different from what I could say and would say yesterday. She left it all on the table. But it seems that while Kamala and her campaign was out there and getting all the attention, Trump campaign was working in the background. And it turns out he fucked her up.
He pulled out voters that was not voting.
Good God Almighty.
Voters that is not in
Yeah.
it. That's why
Ace,
they ain't having on their
landslide.
shit, because those people was not in it. They just started registering.
Yeah, and he never won the popular vote against anybody.
And remember, Rain Man said $1 million to people that registered.
Yep.
Remember that?
And then the motherfucking courts upheld that. So
Bro,
it's like this. If you think it's bad, it's gonna be bad for women. They're coming.
Right.
Look, the Civil Rights Act, the George Floyd Act,
only thing
all that shit about to be
only thing
gone.
that we can hope is it's just not enough time for him to do all this crazy ass shit he got on his mind.
Now,
Like, if
that's
he could
something I want
just
to get to.
motherfucking this mass deportation shit, I think he don't even have a strike to do two things, one or two things:
Yeah,
the tax cut or the mass deportation.
But-
you have to pick one of these.
but we gotta understand
Now,
this too.
the things he do on a daily basis gonna hurt
Mhm.
us more than just the bill.
Yeah.
Bro.
But we gotta understand this too. That Project 2025 is designed, or they setting it up in trying to implement that in 6 months, the first 6 months. And that goes, so that's
But see,
major damage.
by
Is
them
that-
having the Senate and the Congress, then it
They-
might
they-
happen fast.
that's what I said. They,
But still, it's not
But-
enough
Y'all-
time for him to do a lot.
but I'm
A
saying
lot of this crazy shit.
that's about to get to
But
the
he
point.
can.
And the point is this. You have 2 years. You have 2 years that you have to deal with them. So the midterms are extremely important, because in the midterms you got to get one of the chambers, at least one of the chambers back
They
So-
can't, bruh.
to even,
They got to.
because if he go 4 years, the damage if he get a full fucking term and he got the House and Senate for the whole 4 years, shit, the damage he can do. Because if Project 2025,
bro, we already millions of people died. He talking about putting RFK in charge of medicine,
Nah.
and he don't believe in no vaccine.
young people are going to
This
people
shit's
are going to
stupid,
die.
bro.
handing clothes at the dry cleaners to people who don't have papers. There are going to be people who are going to be cleaning your teeth tomorrow who don't have papers. And they're terrified tonight. And so it's easy to blow this off. Oh, look at the elites. They're going to get their comeuppance. It's not the elite that's going to pay the price. It's people who woke up this morning with a dream and are going to bed with a nightmare. And those people deserve to be respected and held and talked to. Those are the people who are going to pay the price for whatever Donald Trump decides to do.
And that's the point right there. It's like people chose him off fear and this type of this thing on TV type of character, right? And not adding in the real life aspect of things, bro. Like if you can't in your mind look at and be, all right, we was in a fucking pen, we was locked up, bro, for 2 years. Like that's something that never happened before.
Yep.
Only because he had the know
He did
in
that.
everything. Not because of the government, anything, bro. The government could have nipped this in the bud early.
Mhm.
But by you having a president that didn't give a fuck about none of that and don't even believe it, millions of people died and we locked down our shit for 2 years, bro. I don't get what make. I just don't. Like you get mad at motherfucking singers and rappers for raping bitches and going across state and all this shit. They be having bitches people locking them up. This man actually does all of that. Literally does that.
Hmm.
We haven't R. Kelly them yet.
Nope.
You're not going. You already P Diddy in motherfuckers. I don't think P Diddy got as many charges he got.
Mm-hmm.
P. Diddy ain't been accused of many bitches.
But see,
Trump has been accused of
but
rape.
see, he'd already.
But have we P. Diddy Trump? Why y'all voting for the motherfucker?
Fuck now. It's alright if he do it. Shit, he motherfucker. Trump done been two and probably done had a freak off or two, probably, maybe. Knowing him, probably. But
Yeah. One thing we had to come in tonight for sure. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is-
Get a lot of shit off our chest, first of all. Second of all, we're going to this joint for 2 years, man, going against these MAGAs and these black dummies and anybody else that will vote for this motherfucker. And at the end, we knew it was 50-50 chance. She had a long shot for getting in so late. We knew that, being a woman, being black. That's why I'm over the top proud of her, bro. Like, I don't even think anybody could have done the way she did this, right? So she made it clear to people what was the choices, right?
Mhm.
And these people chose that. They chose this, bro.
yeah, they did.
This is America. What's that song old man say? This is America. How that joint go?
I don't know. Well,
Got his
Can't think
name.
about
That's
that
my
right
joint though. This is America. How that joint go? Yeah. But that hits the point right there. This is America. It's racist
it's
as fuck.
America. I
The
mean,
people are
America
racist.
is down.
And that's just it. And women, like the misogyny though, bro. Just over the
I'm gonna
top.
look.
Like,
This is the deal.
like you can't get no misogynist in this country.
America is
They're
now.
more racist now when you
Yeah,
you elect the biggest racist in the country.
yeah. You didn't turn. Well, it was a racist country, but anyway, America is now officially, a racist country, and publicly acknowledges it. Basically, that this is a racist country. And if you think you will just ride out the 4 years, you got to be crazy. This shit is going to get ugly for a while, because now you got people in that orbit, that MAGA orbit. You got people like Proud Boys and all of these
Racist
motherfuckers
pigs.
that want basically want a race war, and they want to fight it in the streets. They got their messiah in the motherfucking White House again.
Trump is a white supremacist. Period. Now,
Son, it's going to get ugly out
his goal
here.
is to get America white again.
Yeah.
When he say America great again, mean white. And when I
Yeah.
say that, what I mean by getting America white again.
What it is that
If-
was one of the rules,
if-
one of the reasons for overturning Roe v. Wade.
If-
Because all of you pretty little white girls out here is going to get knocked up whether you like it or not. And you ain't going to keep running to that damn clinic getting rid of them. So,
When he tried to whiten this country back up, when
Mhm.
we say that white people almost down to 50% of the population now, right? Their goal is to now eliminate immigrants.
yes.
Eliminate black people, restraints, make their shit a problem. They're in their cities. What do you say? Detroit, DC. He names
Yeah.
them all the time. Chicago.
Mhm.
So those are cities right there, right?
Mhm.
And then immigration. Once we get everybody out, the only people that can come in
Right.
are white
That's what, and
from
that's
white
what he
countries
meant,
only. Then you influx them in here,
and
and
that's
you don't have
where-
the mixed races no more. You're gonna have strictly
Yeah.
white people back again. They're trying to
Right.
get this shit back to 90%.
that's where the poison in the blood comment. That's why it caught motherfuckers the way it did, and it got so much attention. Because one, you get tired of you niggas and you Hispanics humping our women and knocking them up, and you mixing the
That's their way
races.
to get it back white.
So now we're gonna fix this. First of all them got their abortion. We got a chance to get that out the window. Now you got all of these young cavemen, white dudes that we see now that voted for Trump, and them MAGA. That's MAGA. So now we're going to give you nothing but pretty white girls to fuck on and knock them up whether they want you to or not. And if they don't want to give it to you, fuck it, take it. And that's basically what they're telling you. And if fuck it. If she die, go get another one. And that's the America we live in now.
Now, Candace Owens said something last night. It was called
This
Kamala Harris week lady or some shit, right? Because she said she didn't come out when she was when she had the people at the joint. Now, the facts are she was not at the fucking school that night. Everything was set up for her to come there.
Yeah,
She wasn't actually physically there. I
Yeah,
think if she was actually physically there, she could have walked out.
Yeah, she was probably at her house, so she probably at the vice president mansion. That's probably where she was at.
They was there as a small group in their family at their house.
Yeah, well, what's that?
So once the things came in, they come there and celebrate.
Okay, the vice president's house on the
But they wasn't there.
Yeah, they wasn't at. They was at her house.
So again, see how missing that's more. Boy, we got a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be so much misinformation from these people, bro. People like sell out Canizons, and all these people just gonna be throwing out lies and shit. The first one. Well, she just in there and just ain't come out.
Man, let me tell you.
Like, bro, she's not even in the building.
Fact checking about to be a full-time job.
Not even in the fucking building.
Because
and I'm looking for
you gotta
Spanish podcasters, Puerto Rican podcasters out there doing politics. Where the fuck you at now? We're off the MAGAs. The black MAGAs, we done with y'all. We're looking for you motherfucking Puerto Rican MAGAs.
What?
Where the fuck you at? You fucked us up.
That's the fucked up thing is they won. So that's the direction. That's the direction we headed into.
Whole time we was going at the wrong part of the MAGAs. We even missed that.
But Trump kept saying too. He kept saying, "I got something for you." He said, "I got something y'all don't even know." And damn, hey, the motherfucker.
Look, man, we do appreciate everybody, man, to be with us on this journey for this last 2 years. We will continue this. We just had to come on and express ourselves and get off some shit off our chest, right?
Yeah, something.
You know what I'm saying? And look, and everybody that follows, man, you know what I'm saying? We in this thing together, for real. We're going to be hunting down all these fools that did this dumbass shit, bro. Actually elected a felon. I'm running for president fucking next year. What's the next one? Might well let me do it. We gonna do it. Felons, fuck it. Dope dealers, let's do it. Don't give me no scripts or nothing either. Don't give me no teleprompters either. I can walk in there and do the same fucking dumb shit.
Yep.
And start scaring motherfuckers.
I mean, it's this fear, and I mean, you gotta now the country basically is racist.
Oh,
the country is
good point,
misogynist.
right? No. We're gonna let this thing.
That's where we at.
Where all this shit goes.
That's where we headed.
We're gonna lay everything where it's supposed to be. White bitches, we after you. You fuck this up. Cuban, Puerto Ricans, men, we after your asses. You fuck this up. Where you at? Arabs, god damn it, we after your ass too. Because you fucked this up. But not even voting. Protesting her rallies, don't go to one Trump rally. But once they blow Gaza the fuck off the earth, and when he's saying don't give a fuck about it, let's see how that's gonna look. How you gonna feel about that? Mr. I'm gonna sit out this one. I'm gonna sit out this one because of Gaza.
No,
how about this Muslim ban, you dumb motherfucker? Get the fuck out of here and go over Gaza. Now you're over there, since you love it so fucking much.
But I think they just don't fucking care, because it ain't about, because look.
Now your bitch ass is over there.
It ain't about what they want or what they feelings at the end. The white motherfuckers that, as they shown, because they done beat people ass at their rallies that they don't want there, like they beat that black dude ass at that rally. So they already showed you they don't give a fuck about you being in the party. You know, just vote for them when it's time to get power. They got power.
We talking
the white caveman to testosterone driven Hulk Hogan, Dana White loving.
He brought those fools out.
The Kid Rock. That's the face of our country right now. It's not Taylor Swift or somebody like that. It's a motherfucker like Hulk Hogan.
That's why I say when people say
the Beyonce's, It's fucking Kid Rock.
That's why I say when people say the Orange Demon is not campaigning right, it's not the way you would like it.
Yeah.
But he talking to the only people he want to talk to, racist pigs
Yeah.
and young people that don't know what the fuck they talking about or know what they doing. Just follow
Yeah.
me.
I
Just
mean,
follow me.
but
Just follow me. That's
he
it.
appealed. That's who
And he tapped
appealed
into
to.
those two different people.
And he bought his voters out, and they was enthused. They wasn't tripping on nothing. They was like, well, fuck, I guess they knew what they was gonna do. They ain't had to hoot and holler, nothing like that. They came out, they voted for him. You know, you gotta
But
tip
again,
your hat to him.
you gotta
and
realize
that's the direction of our country.
he
now.
been running for
Be people tomorrow. We're going to be handing clothes at the dry cleaners to people who don't have papers.
Gotta give him- but
all you gotta do is add on a few. Add on a few. Add on a few, right? Now you got somebody been running for 3 months. She can't add on all that shit he been adding on for 9 years.
yeah, but the point, look, at this point,
So you had
to
to
me,
just make a choice here. She
yeah.
gave the choice.
well, at this point to me, I mean, he done won in a fucking landslide. He blew her out. So how you got to move on from here, man? You got to get one of them chambers back at least to put a check on this
You
motherfucker.
can't get a chamber back if all he can do is scare white people. Unless the Democrats will start scaring
Well,
people.
you're gonna have to find a way to energize your people and get people to the polls again or something to beat this
She
dude.
tried. She
Because it ain't on her no more. She done.
I know, but she tried the opposite
Yeah.
of all the hate shit. She tried the opposite of that.
Right. But to keep this motherfucker from doing what the fuck he want to do and leading into 8 years of JD Vance possibly. Yeah, motherfucker, look, 2026 campaign started today. 2028 started last night. John Shapiro already putting his hat in the ring. She's out there talking to her concession speech like she gonna run again in 2028.
We about to get that concession. We want to play that in a minute.
Yeah,
But-
but
Go ahead.
what's done is done. It's over. He fucked her up. He fucked us all up, and that's the direction and what we got to deal with, especially men of color and people of color, that we got to deal with. Now, where do we go to stop this motherfucker from fucking shit totally up in 4 years and passing it on and getting more of these motherfuckers riled up and another generation of these motherfuckers
Now
started
you with me.
and
Hold
you
on.
going look.
Hold on. Now we on the same page. Now you see what I'm talking about. They don't stop running.
Look,
They constantly sending
This is
ads.
ma-
They always running like it's time for to run for shit. All the time. Democrats stop when the campaign over.
look.
That's the problem. They
This is
control the
problem.
narrative all the way up until it's time to vote again.
This is the problem. And Democrats, y'all better get this shit correct.
Gotta get more
And
aggressive.
you better start getting it correct last night. And you got to come at this motherfucker because
They gotta go out.
if you are looking at that, you could have straight 12 years of MAGA. And this is not the old Republican Party no more. This is Trump's party. Trump owns the Republican Party. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen. A lot of the motherfuckers that jumped ship and voted for her and endorsed her and campaigned with her, they got a lot of ass kissing to do.
Most of them are not even in office.
Yeah, but if they want to be involved in politics or ever run or ever do anything, they fuck. So you got the establishment, you got MAGA, you got the establishment, and you got really three entities, and then the Democrats. But MAGA, they all together. Now, who's gonna be the nominee in 2028? That's what we gotta start on. Because if you don't stop this motherfucker and you think Trump is bad, JD Vance is worse.
Because he the person that always was feared that would be the next Trump by doing the Trump shit but being more sophisticated with it.
Yep. He's worse. And he's extreme. He ain't got no problem when you beating the bitch ass and not letting her go nowhere.
And he also said, yeah, you got to stay in those marriages. So
You got to you
I'm
what?
just hoping that it's not enough time for them to open their mind up and do the shit that
That's
they
what
want
I
to do.
say.
bro.
2026 and 2028 started last night. That's why look, after this shit, you got to tear the whole shit down and build it back up. So
That right there, I don't believe. I don't believe. I'm not under the impression that now the Democratic Party itself had to be tearing the fuck up or do something different. This is America was presented with a racist.
And the racist
Period.
won.
And a person, not only a racist, a person that's a convicted felon.
Yeah.
If you let him, that's not nobody running against him.
Look,
Those are people
if
voting for that person.
If you hold on, if
There's nothing
you
you can do
ran,
about that.
if you ran the candidate that you ran, a half South Asian, half black, woman, you ran her against a dude that's a racist, he's a misogynist, he's a adjudicated rapist, that's what they call him. He's a xenophobe, he's this, that, and a third.
He
And you
P.
ran-
Diddy times 10.
And you ran the campaign that she ran, which we both say she left it all out there. It was all out there on the table. So she ain't had nothing left. And you lose to this dude the way she just lost to him. You lost the House. You possibly lost the House, and you lost the Senate. And you telling me you ain't got some building up to do?
No.
That's a problem. When you raise over $1 billion, she raised over $1 billion. She raised in 103? In 103 days, she raised over $1 billion to her campaign. And you lost to a fucking bigot, racist, misogynist.
Listen to what you're
xenophobe,
saying.
And she
Listen to what
she
you're saying.
got blew the fuck out.
Thank you.
That's a
Listen
problem.
to what you're saying. A racist, it's like what campaign you running. It doesn't even matter if somebody will take the time out to vote for a racist pig
I understand.
and a rapist.
I understand.
Like
what
it's
you're
no
saying.
campaign gonna beat that then.
But I'm saying simply this: the choice was clear.
Now you get what I'm saying. It's not
I'm just
her,
saying.
it's the voters.
And that's what I'm getting at. Is the choice was clear. It was on thin
When he-
line.
exactly.
Even you couldn't. It was one of them situations that if you put a toe in one side, you was just in. Your whole body was infected. You was in. So you just had to jump. It wasn't no margin. It was either MAGA or you was a decent person or you wasn't extreme. Put it like that. But the choice was clear, and the voters chose him. They won. You lost to that. You didn't lose in a close election. You got blew out. So
Again,
it's the problem there
All
is the problem is that's the direction. That's the mindset or the ideology, or that's what you got to go up against. That's where our country at.
where?
They just proved it last
See, this
night.
is my point. Is
It's a
I don't
racist.
want her. I'm just gonna use for example now. I don't want her to turn racist. I don't
No,
need
no,
her
no,
to
we
turn
don't want
into a
that.
bitch that's
We don't
talking
want
about
that.
niggas down.
We
talking
don't
about
want
niggas.
that.
I don't need her to turn
But
to somebody say
I'm saying
immigrants
is-
eating cats and dogs.
What I'm saying is,
If he would win by doing that, it ain't about no campaigning. It's the people voting for him for that.
right.
Bruh.
What I'm saying is, the people that voted for him, and how they think, and how Donald Trump thinks, and what he believes in, that's our government. That's our country now. That's the direction we
Now
going
you get
in.
what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, okay,
There's no way you can say or do the Democrat Party different.
right.
That ain't it. You presented
No,
them with
you have to-
options, and that was it.
What I mean by different is what I mean by different. We got to do some different shit. We got to get out there. We got to go to motherfucking people. We got to go just like they went to their grassroots and went down to the bottom of they barrel. We got to go down there. We got to get in the hood. We got to bring people out.
Let me take that for
Because-
example. I get what you're saying.
look, 16 million people that voted for him in the last election didn't vote for her in this election. So you got a problem. You got some people you got to get back. You got some people that well, I ain't gonna say her. See, this is what I'm doing. I'm putting her in particular, but I mean by the party overall, Democrats overall. Democrats, we got to get out here and get some candidates out here and bring new people to the party, just like he brought new people to his party.
Okay, let's stay like that.
He owned that motherfucker.
Now, if you could say Democrats need to bring more people in the fold to counteract the racists that he brought in his, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if you're saying we need to change this joint to start talking to these racist people,
no, that's not what I mean.
And try to bring them in?
No, that's not what I mean.
Without them being on the team.
I mean, you gotta go and talk to fucking undecideds or people that's
like
consider themselves independent.
Motherfuckers out there ain't
right.
talk to.
But if you can flip, you got
them to go vote like Trump got white
look,
motherfuckers to do it.
You just gotta. All right, I just put it like this: we gotta go more grassroots. We gotta. See, this shit is so fucking complicated,
I'm sorry, bro. If you present racism, if people
I
vote for it,
understand.
it's really like what else? It's like you can't get. There's nothing you can do if you run with as a racist and you
but I'm
put fear in people's hearts as you're running as a racist.
But
like you can't defend it. If people
forward,
vote for that,
look,
it was nothing you could do about that.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about fuck what may have been that's done. I'm talking going forward.
That's my point.
Going forward, you
start catering to the racist pigs?
Fuck no.
Right,
you
so
gotta get your people out there.
For? That motherfuckers gotta change. First, they gotta start having more information.
Look,
that's the first thing. Community, Hispanic community, those people there, Jennifer Lopez supposed to be leaders of this shit. Y'all need to get down there and start talking to these people and let them know information just like black people told us. We had motherfucking all types of stars come down here and tell us what the issues was. And guess what? We got out and fucking voted. Black people did our part in this issue.
That's what I mean by doing something different.
We did what the fuck we supposed to do.
You got to get motherfuckers like that and motherfuckers
in the Cuban community,
in their communities, and all communities for
now,
real.
I get what you're saying.
To bring out,
we don't need to talk to those racists directly.
But ain't nobody. I ain't never
but
saying
to go into the community that he went into.
Fuck him.
Yes, and find people that's not racist. Yeah.
But you got look. You got to do
more.
Racist.
That's what they want.
Look.
Fuck them. They don't need to cater to them.
Look. All I'm saying is this. That MAGA won. And MAGA got the potential now to grow even more. So on this side of the fence that we on, we got to get out there and get our shit out there and grow even more. Because if they're going to bring more people to
I get it. I like this.
Because they breed more.
I see what you're saying.
They breed more racists.
No.
Because when they force when they force these little white girls out here to have their kids, and because basically this is about repopulating the country and making the country more white. When they start doing this shit, they ain't doing nothing but raising an army of little racists because they're going to indoctrinate them from birth.
That's what I mean right there. The people that he getting involved are people that I want campaign to get them to vote for me. They're complete racist people that he pulling out. He getting them in, and the people that are not racist, not even political, he getting to use his charm on. Now you see what I'm saying? And they just like him because he's supposed to be some tough motherfucker, orange pig. And they like the tough part, I guess. They don't know the politics. So he get them to vote for him. And the people that do know the politics, know he racist, they the racist ones that's gonna vote for him anyway. He duped most of these motherfucking Cubans, Puerto Ricans. He's the biggest con artist in American history. He just conned all those Cubans. And they ain't gonna take their kids and their aunties away from them a month from now. Literally.
Yeah.
Now, before we get out of here, man, we done spazzed out. We just want to come away for a minute and spaz out. We've been on this joint spazzing for longer than we wanted. But I want to tap in a little bit to what she said earlier before we roll.
And I love you back. So let me say, my heart is full today. My heart is full today, full of gratitude for the trust you have placed in me, full of love for our country, and full of resolve.
Now, first of all, just looking at her there, this hit her bad last night.
Hell yeah.
And you can tell by the makeup, it ain't flawless no more. You can tell her eyes are puffy, real puffy. And then her voice is cracking. But I give her, this is one of
She didn't think
the
she was
strongest black women out here, bro. She just went through that. And then she coming up here trying her best to hold back her feelings.
The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for, but hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright. As long
You see what I'm saying? Like her voice is just cracking all over the place.
Man, she just lost the presidency to that clown. And I think she was confident that she was going to win. I think she thought he did. I think like Hillary.
Now, I don't think she was on the
I didn't
Hillary
think-
train.
I think
She
that,
said she was an underdog since the beginning of this.
Nah, but I think I say that in the fact in this thing that Hillary didn't think she was going to lose. And I don't think.
Hillary really didn't think she was
And
losing.
I don't think Kamala thought she was going to lose. I thought the way shit was going and the momentum and the enthusiasm. And
She never thought
she didn't think
that
she didn't
anywhere in that blue wall that many Cubans, that blue wall, the Cuban Americans and motherfucking Puerto Rican Americans, that blue wall, they burned the darn down and gave it to Trump.
down. The blue wall, he destroyed it. This is the second time he did that too. This is the second time he did that.
So again,
So
Hispanics are a new wave of people in our country. And the only people that have been talking to him is Trump. That's it. And he been talking to him as deportation ass dude.
Yeah.
When the whole time
But it ain't
Obama deported more people than anybody.
yeah, it's the fucking Latino man.
Like when every time you go to the facts, it's like
But I give
that
him
nigga
that.
is not even. He's just a good ass con artist, bro.
He just find some motherfucking macho motherfuckers to hang around with.
He pulled that off. That
And
was the
that's- and
genius
that's
of
what
it. It
and that's-
was
and-
back when we was like, bro, he ain't. You kept on saying he ain't expanding this thing or not. I kept telling you he don't give a fuck about none of that. He bringing out this people, and that's all he worried about. He don't care if anybody else like him.
Then he hit that. I give him that. And see, that's where the way he hit the shit, tapping in the shit that his young son, his college age, his son in college, and hit him on to some shit. That shit was
Right, every white college
That was
in
it.
America got a whole bunch of
fuck it.
18, 20, 19-year-olds that
That shit.
love Trump. That nigga, since they've been
Oh.
11 years old, been running for president.
But see, this is the thing.
Literally since
This
they've been
is the
12,
thing.
they've been running. He's been running for president.
That's the thing. Yeah. He outplayed him on that because
So he basically got those 12-year-olds when he first started running to vote for him
Yeah.
now, bro.
see her stepdaughter is in college. Stepson ain't too far out. And then you got Tim Walz got young kids. That was a slick move with however that shit came to be. But tapping into them young testosterone filled cave motherfuckers.
It was
running
smart
around. That was
because-
smart. Looking back on it, it was smart.
because they gonna agree with them on anything.
Yeah.
And they're not looking
And
up
see,
nothing.
that's what I mean by shit gotta be done different because you do got them kind of young motherfucker. You got them, even though you a lot of young motherfuckers on college campuses with the vote, but you gotta have a message for them cavemen too. You know, they don't
Now-
have a
Now, if you was
that
to say
mentality.
Democrats got to start changing that thing to start talking to motherfucking young college white kids or
Yeah, they got to
uneducated
without
white
college
people in their
degree.
20s,
The working
then
class.
I can give you that, right?
The working class.
But if you working with unions on a picket sign, you on the strike line, like, bruh, it don't get no more than that. So to me, that's not it. They just racist, bruh. It's just racist.
That's out the
As we
break.
never give up, and as long as we keep fighting.
Oh my god, my classmate was caught using ChatGPT. The professor was very angry. But I wasn't caught because I have
I would never understand women in this one, bro. The Cubans and Puerto Rican, I get you being duped by this con artist. But wait,
Yeah, they just had to
White
fuck around
women?
and find out.
white women though?
Court
That,
To
I'll
Governor-
be honest with you, that was her race. She expected white women to help her over the finish line, and they didn't do it.
And I wanna
and
I
to
gotta
my
find the numbers
extraordinary
because I want to know that. Well, I know young white women went for her, but I want to know the age bracket that it started with. The age bracket that white women voted for him. I wonder if it's older, a lot of older white women and then like fucking young assholes. They keep their legs closed.
It's hard to understand them.
That's just I don't understand.
That I only way I can say I can understand why women in these rural states, in these Republican states, maybe went on and did that Republican thing and vote for the Republican, because the women's rights was on their ballots, so all they had to do was vote for it. So that eliminated most of her platform because it was in the motherfucking ballots. So people can vote on whether they wanted the
Yeah.
rights or not.
That's what I want to see because I know a lot of them were evangelical women.
But on top of that, everybody said the economy was the top issue at the end, right? The border wasn't even in the top 3.
Yeah.
So if the economy was the top issue, that falls back on what they did in the
That
administration.
was
And you cannot deny, if everybody knew the facts, you can't deny they did a good job of the economy.
Yeah.
Now, if he walk in that joint in January and all of a sudden he got a great economy, just dumb shit.
What? He just convinced.
He
The
I said he
majority
a
of
good
voters
con artist that
that
he
you know,
had some
that's
great
what he is.
economy he never did.
That-
And everybody thought he
yeah.
did for some odd reason. Great.
And he's going to do it again. He's set up to do it again. And they're going to try to put him right alongside Ronald Reagan. And they top
that
brass.
principle,
Being
as much as
understood.
any other, distinguishes democracy from monarchy or tyranny. And anyone who seeks the public trust must honor it. At the same time, in our nation, we owe loyalty not to a president or a party, but to the Constitution of the United States.
Now, personally, man, they crying. Personally, I think she should just keep running. Like she should run the next time. She could keep running now after she take a little break, take a month break, and just start running again, like this bitch ass nigga do. And everything he doing is like be that sideline person talking every time this nigga do something in office, and she say something. Be his opposition all the way to the end, and run. And that's why I mean, to me, I just think you gotta keep campaigning. These bitch ass niggas campaign when people not even running. I just think from this point on, she should just run.
But now,
Just run.
yeah,
Keep going at him like he your enemy now.
she-
And stay with it till you can announce that you're running again and run again. And stay with his ass.
the 2028 presidential election started as soon as motherfucking Donald Trump started winning. So I seen
And she
and
going into those
she
joints
going in.
head top now.
She going. I don't know.
What you
I
mean?
don't know.
She is not
Nah,
gonna be.
she just
She
got
gonna be the
blew out.
most.
Nah,
Why you keep saying?
John, she got blew out. Yeah, she lost.
She been running for 3 months.
I understand
Biden ran
that.
for 12 months.
I understand
Which
that.
one of them got blown out,
I
bro?
understand that.
Who
I
got blown out?
understand
Who
that.
got
I
blown
understand
out?
what you're
You
saying.
telling me she got blown
She
out?
got blown-
He been running longer than her.
Hey, well, put it like this.
So you
put them
can't.
both-
How you blaming
put
her?
them both
How she
together.
got blown
Put them
out?
both together. Put them both together because she the one that had the baton going across the finish line. But it's gonna be a rack of motherfuckers on both sides, especially the Democratic side is gonna get into this. She
Yeah.
gonna have to
But
start
she start off
campaigning
as
tomorrow.
the Biden, as the Clinton now. And if she
Nah,
continues
I don't know.
now and run
I don't
now,
know.
just continue running. Don't stop. Do what he
I
did,
don't-
bro. This is what I mean
Yeah.
by they need to start taking some pages
I
out
mean,
of the
I
book.
agree with
Hold
you
on.
that she
I
need
just
to
think they
start
need
running.
to start taking pages out of his book. Don't
Yeah.
start running. Stay in the news with him, and then run again. It's
Yeah.
gonna have her at the top already.
Yeah.
And then if somebody beat her, okay.
And I agree
But she
with
gonna
you.
already have a head start on this shit that he be doing all the time.
I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you that she should start campaigning now. But I agree with that for a different reason. I believe that, yeah, like you say, she need to get in his. She need to get in his ass and be his opposition now.
Exactly.
If she, but
Be that other person now.
But the size of the win that he got over her is going to matter because he going, you know how he is, as the greatest win of all time, is the biggest landslide
So what?
ever, and he gonna slice it up.
So
But
what? If he
It
talking
is-
about deportation, she should be
Okay.
right there. Speech.
okay,
Let's get in his
Now,
ass.
I agree with you. Yeah, she need to do that for that reason, but also the reason is she is not the only one that's going to be running in 2028. Everybody's going to jump in. Roy Blunt's going to jump
They're
in.
gonna be useless.
Gavin Newsom is going to jump in.
What happened when
Uh,
Trump ran?
Josh Shapiro.
He
gonna
didn't even
jump
have to
in.
talk to nobody, right? It's
What?
gonna be the same thing with her.
Nah.
She's gonna be at the top of
echelon,
echelon, bro. Off the break.
You gotta look.
Especially do what I'm
Whether
telling
we
you.
like
to
it,
do.
like whether we like it or not, everything she was proposing got rejected.
It didn't.
It did by the country as a whole. The majority won. Ain't none of that shit getting put in. She put it out there, and the majority of the country, or the majority of the voters, however you want to put it, rejected what she put out there. And we thought she put some. We think and we believe and like damn near all of the shit she was putting out there. $25,000 to help you on your home. $50,000 to help you start a business. We know what she have done for HBCUs. We know,
But that
Medicaid.
makes the point
and
of
the country chose
you making the point.
him.
You making a point because you just named all the things.
Yeah.
Meaning that's not their problem. The
So-
economy is not their issue. Because
Okay.
those are the things that help the economy. Nothing he said during the whole campaign helps the economy. So it ain't the economy, it's what I said. He's just racist. And people voted for racism. You can't deny it.
Nobody can deny it. I
So
don't
once you're
deny it.
scared and voting for racism, all of this shit, economy stuff
All
is
I'm
irrelevant.
saying is that, but what I'm
Especially
saying
when your
is-
economy is not
look,
hurting for
I'm
real.
saying you're right, but what I'm saying is she got to not only run against Trump, she got to run against damn near 20 other motherfuckers that's going to run against her
Don't
to
worry
get
about
the
it. We'll worry about that
nomination
shit
too.
later. Right
No,
now, you keep running
gotta-
against Trump.
You got to worry
Fuck
about it
them.
now because look,
That's down the road.
that's 2 years.
We talking about now. This year going down, and
Yeah.
the year after that, somebody got to be on his ass.
Shit, right,
Like he did.
right. But
He on the side of their whole administration. They
she gonna
doing
be on
good.
the-
They
look,
getting her out of the pandemic. He's still on the
Yeah.
side talking about that's garbage.
all the people that I named, and there's a few more. They gonna be on his ass. She got the bigger megaphone. She got the bigger microphone. So she got to use it because she can't right now. She can drown all
That's
them
my
out.
point.
So yes,
When we get
Need
to the
to
race,
go out
okay,
there.
whatever happens.
but you still gonna have motherfuckers running because you can best believe, especially with him fucking the blue wall up the way he did. Everybody's going to want Shapiro because that should bring him Pennsylvania and a
Shapiro
help
wasn't in Wisconsin. He wasn't all in all those blue states, bro. Like, he wasn't in all of them. He was only in one.
Look, people will
She
want.
lost all of them.
No, people will want, and people going to put out there Shapiro first.
You think Shapiro would have brought in the Cubans? Or
I didn't say nothing
what
about
are you going to do
Cubans.
different?
I said
Arab
They-
Americans
you-
definitely
you
wouldn't have
want-
voted.
First of all,
So you wouldn't have got
the
that.
first thing you're
What
gonna
would you
do.
benefit
The
at?
first thing, because you have to rebuild the blue wall.
Oh, you talking about future?
I'm not talking about right now.
Oh, I got you.
I told
I
you.
got you. I got you.
I'm through with
I
the
got you.
election.
But
I'm forward thinking. I'm forward thinking because you only got to live. You got a limited amount of time to do this, and you talking about between now and getting ready for the next campaign. J.D. Vance after the midterm, J.D. Vance starts running for president. That's 2 years. You got to have motherfuckers out there on his ass. Motherfuckers.
That's my point.
Trump not getting another term. Trump done.
the next year and a half,
Yeah,
we need her to continue putting a needle in his ass.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying. And then she can run. If she don't, somebody beat her, okay.
yeah.
But right now, we need somebody with a high-profile voice, not Obama, not Clinton's, and she the only one left that can actually hope high-profile,
Yeah, it's
put
time
words
for
on
them
his ass as he being the president, bro,
to- It's
and do the same thing he did. Demagogue the whole way through.
but
Don't lie like he did.
she on the for real though. She deserved to run a whole campaign. So I want to see her get back in it because she deserved
Of the
to run-
full run, yeah.
Yeah, she deserved a whole. She deserved a whole.
She jumped in the joint, man. Niggas
I
asked her to
mean-
get in it. She jumped in it.
Okay, but still. And
I'm not
I'ma
expecting
get
her
back-
now to blow a boot dude out when she just getting in.
Yeah, we did.
Really?
Respect her to whoop his ass.
Ah, come on, bro.
We even said it here that she need the motherfucker not even make it. If she wins,
Yeah, we
and don't
needed
even
him.
make it.
Her
not
or
even
Biden,
close.
whoever was running needed to do that.
But look,
Biden would have lost.
we don't know that.
It's clear now.
We don't know that.
There's
It's not
no
clear.
way
It's
Hispanics
not
all of a
clear.
sudden vote for
It is
Biden now.
clear. It's clear.
He
It's
brought out
not clear.
Hispanics and
Because-
Puerto Ricans.
because
Biden was not even on that
Because,
level
no.
talking to them.
It was 16 million.
That's
people.
irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant. It's not irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Because it is 16 million people that voted for Biden
That's irrelevant.
that didn't vote for her. That means she lost. She is 16 million votes that didn't vote or went another way. Would Biden had lost that many votes? You'll never know.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
It
You
would have
will
went the
never,
same
ever know.
way, other than he might
No,
have picked up
you
more.
can't say that.
He would have picked up more votes in Wisconsin or in
Because
Pennsylvania, a little
The
more
next-
votes.
the day-
He would have still lost the state,
No,
is what I'm saying.
the day- look, it's deeper. It's deeper than that.
He
this
would have lost the
shit go-
state too. He
Look.
was losing too.
Oh, this
Because-
is deeper than whether he was losing or not.
He was going to
The
lose.
change was made to get the win.
You don't know you getting the win in that. You just give yourself a better chance.
Okay,
And that's what you did. That's
the
all he
change was
did.
made to get the win. He was the incumbent.
He was losing.
It was his race.
So you want somebody to come in there and win?
Okay, she lost. Now we
No,
see that
he
the
was
same-
losing. The goal was to
Doesn't
change
matter.
it up and try to do something different and
Doesn't-
hope that'll
look.
work. That was it. He
Look.
was already losing.
Look, this is the same thing I said the day the change was made. The day he dropped out, and they did what they did. They fucked with the money. They forced him out. And I said, you have basically disenfranchised 14 million people who voted for that man. And in the end, that could hurt because if they feel some kind of way, they may stay home. And like me, I got on the Kamala train, but it could be a lot of them just wasn't feeling it and didn't like the way he was treated and stayed home. That's 16
I don't think that
million.
happened.
16
If
million.
you was voting for Biden, you had no problem voting for Kamala.
All right, look,
That don't even make sense.
politics a funny thing. It's just like you know why we had to deal with Bernie Bros and all this whole other shit. You know, it's
Them
just shit
Bernie
is
Bros
funny.
is the ones he just brought into his campaign.
Yeah, motherfucker. That's probably them.
That's exactly who the fuck it was.
They in that age group.
And plus,
But-
the Cuban Americans and that's the whole thing of this whole thing. They brought into his whole thing that put him over the
Mhm.
top like that.
But in the end,
And
to the
Russ,
victor goes.
Shapiro wouldn't have brought her that state either.
Yeah,
Nobody would brought her to the state. Biden would have
know.
won, and Shapiro would have brought her to the state. Look at the results.
We don't
Nobody
know.
would have changed none of that.
We don't look. If,
Do you see what
if-
happened?
Look,
That happened regardless who your candidate was.
Hindsight is 2020.
No,
But
what I'm saying is it
we
shows,
never know.
unless it was Obama. If it's any candidate would have
look.
lost because of the way they brought in new voters on the other side, bro. That's all I'm saying. They brought in people that's not registered at first, people that's not voters. They brought them and put them in.
Listen,
That one got them
nobody-
over the top.
Look, I don't care about that. I like I said in the beginning, I felt some type of way because I think it should have been handled better with Joe Biden. The way it was done, he deserved way better than that.
Cool, but we
hold
both
on,
agree he
hold
couldn't go
on,
no
hold on.
further.
But you'll never know
Bro,
because
he was fucking
he
up
never-
just a little bit. Shit, he was saying
so
again.
what? So you ain't in
He was
no.
lost.
So you are even in a worse. You are even in a worse.
We don't.
You are even in a worse condition tonight because the change was made according to Nancy Pelosi is because he was being a drag on down ballot races. Okay,
Exactly.
that was one of the reasons too. Now, all of the motherfucking reasons that y'all wanted to make the change for happened. And it happened in a worse way because you had the Senate. Now you lost the Senate. You're probably not going to get the House. And you done lost the White House. And then you didn't lose it. You didn't lose it in a close race. You didn't lose it in a. You know what? Ain't nobody said they had to recount nothing. You just lost it in a straight up race. And it was a fucking blowout. And that means that when shit wasn't even fucking close. And now you got to bring all that shit back together. I don't want to do 4 more years of Trump. I damn don't want to do 4 to 8 years of JD Vance.
You have to get new voters.
That's my whole point. You got to do something.
can't
We
act
got
like-
to do something different to get the people who are not voting to get them to the polls and to bring in new voters to the
And then
to the
on
fold.
top of that,
That's
bruh,
my whole thing.
Again, in the end,
You got to get out.
white
campaign.
men still voted for him, bro. It's like
I understand
some
that,
things you just can't avoid.
but I understand that.
White men, women still voted for him in the end of this, So what you
got
gonna do? You gonna
got the
lose.
bills. You got the
right?
okay. Well, look,
You're gonna
the-
lose. No matter
look.
who matter the Democrat was,
The Democrats.
white
gotta-
women would have voted for for the Republicans. You lost.
Democrats,
Yes or no? You was banking on women votes.
Yeah, and you weren't expecting.
Why not
and
get
you
the women
expecting-
vote? That one fucked it up.
Yeah, so you got to go get some. You got to get
So
more
she would've-
women.
she
You gotta
would've-
bring women.
If she
to
would have
the
did
fold,
what she
back into the
expected,
fold.
what she expected to do was overperform with women,
Look,
which would
I
have
don't give a fuck.
which
what
would
she-
have overperformed those Cubans and Puerto Ricans that he put in.
But in the
But she didn't overperform because those white girls and white women didn't vote for her.
She underperformed everything. She underperformed everything. So right now, this shit gotta be, come on, this shit gotta be recalculated, recalibrated, whatever the fuck, because you got the midterms in 2 years. You just gotta start campaigning on that. You gotta at least get one of them fucking houses back. Or this motherfucker might try to reinstitute slavery.
All you gotta do is run now, like he do. Start doing.
That's
the
what
things
I'm
he do.
saying.
Keep
Just
running.
get it.
Like when she take a break, get back out there like he running again, like he did.
Yeah. All my point is now get to the fucking grassroots, and we got a base. Grow your base. That's all. Get out there and campaign.
That's it.
Get registered.
Me personally,
Talk to the people. Do what it is. You got to do what you got to do. That's what basically he did. He went to his people and he talked to his people and he rounded his people up. Now
that's
you gotta
it.
get
That's
the
my
fuck-
point. That's what I was trying to get clear to you is we don't need to bring them in. They racist pigs. You need to find
No.
your voters and bring more of them
It was
in,
never about bringing them
Period.
in because you don't want.
and to combat that. That's all.
Yeah, because you don't want to put that out there, but you just got to get out there and
You gotta get as many as your people out.
Get in
like
the
you
base.
did. That's it.
You got to get amongst the base, get amongst the people, and grow that way.
And don't be surprised that it's racist people.
You can't be
You won't be
surprised.
surprised like that no more. You know what I'm
The
saying?
country's racist. The country is officially
Official.
officially.
Don't
and
talk to me about
vocally
nothing.
racist.
When your man
Hey,
come
tell you
home
what
from
we
work
are.
and be like, Mom, you know what, baby? I don't want to work here no more, man. That motherfucker racist. That ball is racist. You can't look at him crazy no more. You can't be like,
Yeah.
bro, if you don't take your ass to work, man, it's just your third job in the month. I don't want to keep hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta understand at some point, he might be telling the truth. That balls might be a racist pig. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, he is. We know now. This country is racist and misogynist.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
We gonna whoop your ass. We gonna look when they gonna. This is what they gonna do.
Appreciate y'all though tuning in tonight for
They gonna
sure.
scoop you up. They gonna take you home. If you don't give it to them, they gonna take it. Okay, they ain't fuck with Texas. Your ass better be clean. He gonna knock you up. You gonna be like, oh, what is it? We can't afford it. I was get rid of it, bitch. I'll kill you first. You're the doctor. The doctor's gonna say, I can't do nothing about it. So you gonna
It's
be
gonna be
forced.
terrible, yeah.
Yeah, and then by the time you know, he done put his claim on you. He done went Captain Caveman on you, and you mine, and you just done. You just a baby making machine, and you just gonna be a little racist breeder because that's what they fuckers they gonna do. They breeding. They about to, well, you know, they didn't already started because they got their little, you know, groups and towns or whatever where you know, like sundown towns. So, where nigga, you better get the fuck out of here. You know, white stuff over here. But they in the midst of, you know, trying to repopulate and make the white race dominant in this country, and then they go back doing, you know, doing what the fuck they want to do. And
We appreciate everybody, man, for taking time out to let's get this shit off our chest. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like a therapy session on this joint, man. Definitely for the next 4 years, we'll need some therapy.
that'll be
And man, we just hope somebody can stop this nigga from doing dumb shit for sure. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate everybody, man, tuning in tonight for show. You know? And just like motherfucking Charlamagne the God and motherfucking Stephen A and all them, they made it hard. They beating up on Biden for a year. Then you got motherfuckers what's them niggas? Uke and Ori, whatever the fuck this name is, Young Turks, beating up on Biden for a year. That Gaza shit come from them. They put that on him. So to me, that too. You can't have half your party eating you when you're trying to beat a orange demon.
She deserves a run in the primary. If she come out of the primary, she come out of it. If she don't, she don't. But she deserves another run. A run that's all her own. And she for the race, she, you know, whatever happened, she ran a hell of a race. And she had to do a whole lot of shit in 103 days. So, so she deserves.
I mean, she outperformed Biden in a few things though, bro. In a few categories.
But
so it wasn't like it was just a big difference.
this wasn't no little loss. And that shit hurt.
It was literally like Hillary's. It's like the same people said, nope, we're gonna vote the same way we did Hillary.
Damn. Son of a bitch ain't got. But we'll be back soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have we'll feel much better then probably. I don't know.
Maybe not.
But yeah. Can't even get high the way I went on this motherfucker. Nigga disturbed me, bro. But the thing is, just when you got kids and shit, you got sisters, you got family, you got grandmamas. When you start screaming out shit that goes directly to them, man, it's like, bro. If I was a nigga if I ever was to stand in front of him and take a picture of something, I would smack the shit out of Donald Trump, bro. And I'll swing so hard to make sure when I hit him, it would be a knot on his orange ass face. I wouldn't. It'd never be a situation where they'd be like, "Hey, Donald Trump, you coming in?" Okay. I'll have my head down like this. As soon as he get closer, jump up, and knock the shit out of his orange demon ass.
Trump Nation. Y'all lay down with that dog. Y'all gonna have to deal with them MAGA fleas.
True. Appreciate y'all tonight. What's the day? Yeah, we back Friday for sure. I bet we back to our normal thing. We got our mind together. You know what I'm saying? Little all balance right now. For sure. Appreciate y'all whole lot. For sure. And like you said, motherfucker, people step on their own message. That's the motherfuckers like the Young Turks and the motherfucking, when you're running for a purpose to beat this orange demon, you can't be on the sidelines talking about Biden too damn old and Gaza Strip, Gaza. And the whole time, there's not a Republican in the United States talking bad about this orange demon. Shit's crazy. Beat your own candidate up. Definitely back Friday, more in depth. We're gonna try to have this MAGA man on here. Have to hear this shit from him, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We're gonna take everybody on. We want Cubans though. We're looking for Cuban Americans, Puerto Rican Americans out there that took time out to vote for orange pink demon ass. Fuck wrong with y'all, bruh? God damn it. Heated. You know? Peace. Shout out to everybody. Like, subscribe. We be back, man. God damn it, we be back.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? You know, we're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. The hood view, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling